What's up everyone? Hi, I am Jaspreet Arora and I teach you that how you can score well in your IELTS examination. So in this video we will discuss about IELTS speaking section, and more precisely we'll be discussing about IELTS speaking section part 2. So I'll just tell you about what part 2 is first. So in the IELTS speaking section part 2, the examiner will give you one topic, and on that topic you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And before you start speaking for 1 to 2 minutes, you get 1 minute to write the notes. And in this video, I will show you that how well you can use the first minute to write the notes, and I will tell you that how you have to write the notes so that these notes will help you perfectly while you are giving your speech. So let's begin with this video. So the topic that will be given to you will be a general topic. It could be any topic. It could be your last travel destination. It could be your country. It could be the last time you went through public transportation. It could be your college life. It could be anything. So the topic will be general topic, and that topic will be given to you by the examiner, and you have to make notes for that. And for making notes, you have to follow the tips that I will give you in this video. But before I start with my tips, I would like to tell you that at the end of this video, at the end of the tips, I have also given you the example, and I have also shown you that how you can use that example to write the notes perfectly as well. So without further ado, let's come to the tips directly. So the first tip is that understand the question properly. So how you have to do that, I'll just tell you here. So when you are given a question, let's say that you are given a question of your last travel destination. So the topic will be at the top, and after the topic, there will be 3 or 4 questions under that topic, and you have to give a speech considering those questions. You have to give the answers to those questions as well. So let's say that if you are asked about your last travel destination, so the questions could be that where it was, or with whom did you go, or what is the best part about that destination. So you have to ask these kind of questions, and you have to answer these questions while you are giving your speech. So it is mandatory for you to understand the question first, so that you get a better idea of what the questions are and how well you are going to answer them. So the second tip is that only make short notes and don't write sentences. So I need you to understand this, that if you will write sentences in the notes, definitely you are not going to cover up all the questions that are being asked. So you have to make sure that you only write the keywords, and that is the only way that when you write only the keywords, then only you will be able to cover all the questions that have been asked from you. So if you are writing the sentences, I'm 100% sure that you are not going to cover all the questions, and you can speak more or less like 1 minute, and what after that? You go blank because you have not written anything in the notes. So you only write the notes in points, write like 1-2 words to each point, and then move on to the different point. So that's when you can cover up all the questions, you can cover the answers to all the questions, and then you can use them while speaking as well. So the third tip is that don't leave any question unanswered. So when you are asked for like 4 questions in your topic, you have to make sure that you give the answers to all the questions. So sometimes, let's say that if you are asked about like one thing, that is what is your travel destination. Second is that where it was, you give the answer to that as well. Third is that how was your experience, you gave the answer of that as well. And the fourth question was what was the best thing about you, about that destination. So if you are skipping that question, so that means that you only know the answer to first 3 questions and you confused for the 4th question. So you have to make sure that if you are given 4 questions, you have to answer all the 4 of them. You do not have to skip any answer in there. The 5th tip is that visualize while you are making notes. So how you have to do that, let's say that if you are again considering that you are asked about your travel destination, so you have to actually think how you were feeling at that particular place. How was the space, how was the environment. So when you visualize, so the words come from the within, and when words come from within, you explain them better, you describe them with the feeling, with your facial expressions, and that's what it is necessary while your speaking examination is going on. So you have to make sure that you stay confident enough, you visualize while you are making notes, so that you create good notes, and when you create good notes, you speak better as well. The next tip is that keep 10 to 15 seconds to rehearse your speech as well, and to make sure that all the points are covered in your notes. The next tip is that keep 10 to 15 seconds to rehearse for the speech, and to make sure that you have written everything in the notes as well. So you have just 1 minute in this, right? So I would say that consume 40 to 45 seconds to write the notes, and then 10 to 15 seconds to actually rehearse for the topic as well. So when you are done with making the notes, you quickly go through the notes that what you have written in there, and you think about in your mind that I'm going to speak about this in this point, then I'm going to speak about this, then I'm going to speak about this. So you have to just plan your speech in that part, like 10 to 15 seconds to plan your speech and how you are going to speak about as well. The next step is that record your time while practicing. So this is before the examination. So I would say that when you are practicing for this section, so you record the time as well, because we only have 2 minutes and we only have 1 minute to write the notes as well. So you take up some regular topics. So you can find that on Google, of course. So you can take them some regular topics. You find these questions in there. And then you make the notes. You make sure that you are making the notes in 40-45 seconds, keeping 10 to 15 seconds for your rehearsal. And then you speak upon that topic for 1 to 2 minutes and you mark that time as well. So an average, as I have told in one of my previous videos as well, and the average person speaks about 100 words a minute. I speak 125 approximately. Good enough. So you have just the average person's the average person says around 100 words a minute. So you have to make sure how many words you speak in a minute, and you have to rehearse according, you have to practice according to that as well. And the last tip is that you can see the notes while you are giving your speech as well. So some people actually ask me that while I am speaking, can I see the notes? Of course you can do that. And that is perfect. That is okay. There is no problem with that as well. So when you are speaking, so you make sure that you read the notes as well, because when you read the notes, you will know that what next thing you are going to talk about, what next thing you are going to speak about. So this is why it is necessary, because you do not have to use, so that you do not forget about any topic, you do not forget about any question in there. So you can easily see the points, and considering those points, you can continue with your speech as well. So I hope that you have liked my tips here. So let's come to the example now. In the example, I have taken a real topic there, so that I can teach you better that how you have to write the notes when you are given such topics, and how, considering the questions, you have to make the notes and then prepare for your speech as well. So let's come to the example. So what's up everyone, welcome to the example. In this example, I will tell you that how you have to take notes in the IELTS Speaking Part 2 section. So I have taken the question here, plus I will show you how I have made the notes, so that you can take the reference of these notes and understand that how you can make notes as well while giving the examination. So without wasting any further moment, let's quickly jump onto the question, and I will tell you that how you have to. So the question that we have taken here is, describe your favorite restaurant, where is it located, what kind of food gets served there, what do you like eating there, and describe the decor of the restaurant. So this is the question that we are having, plus let's quickly jump onto the notes, and I will tell you that how you can take notes here as well. So considering the notes here, the first name that you can see is Steam, because the Steam is the name of the favorite restaurant. Second line, Taj Rambagh Palace, lavish and one of the oldest in Jaipur, heart of the city. This is the answer to the second question, where is it located? So I have taken some small notes. I have included 3 words in there, then 5-6 words, then again 3-4 words, so that you can understand, so that you can get the idea of what you have to speak for the second question, where is it located. For the third question, what kind of food gets served there, and the fourth question, what do you like eating there, I have included the same in one line. Multi-cuisine restaurant, Italian, wood-fired pizza, delicious. What this means is that the restaurant is a multi-cuisine restaurant, but I love eating Italian there, and in Italian as well, I love eating wood-fired pizza, and it is delicious. So of course you have to elaborate a little when you are speaking, but this is enough for the notes. Quickly jumping to the last question, describe the decor of the restaurant. These 2 lines are for the answers of the last question. Victorian style rail station, 3 maroon bogies, station under the stars, warm white light, jazz music, best rated, luxury with taste and comfort. So what this means is that the station is actually a Victorian style rail station, that the restaurant is actually a Victorian style rail station. It has 3 maroon bogies where of course we can sit, plus it also has sitting outside the bogies, that is the station, that is under the stars, so it doesn't have any roof up above. So we can sit there as well. Warm white light, warm white light adds more beauty to the restaurant. It has soft jazz music, and after that, it is one of the best rated restaurants in the city. And if you ask me to define the same in a couple of words, I would say luxury with taste and comfort. So these are the notes that I have taken, and you can take the reference of these notes. So whenever you get the question in the IELTS speaking part 2 section, you have to make sure that you have to make notes like these. If you write the entire sentences, of course you wouldn't be able to finish them all in 1 minute, because you only get 1 minute to make the notes, and then you will feel left out when you are speaking as well. So I highly recommend that you take these kind of notes, and these kind of notes will help you to speak even better while you're actually doing the speaking. This is for the example. Let's continue with the regular video. So I hope that you have liked this video as well. If you did, again I say the same thing. Go and like my video, subscribe to my channel as well, and press the bell icon so that you do not even miss a single video, because you'll be receiving notifications after that. And if you're facing any difficulty with any topic, anything with IELTS examination, just let me know in my comments so that I'll make the video on that as well. But you make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I love you all for all the lovely response that I've been getting from you lately. And thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye and take care.